Hello, we are live here from the Retail Summit in Dubai. My name is Natalie Berg and I'm delighted to be joined by Joël Palix, CEO of Feel Unique. So thank you, Joël, for joining us.
A pleasure, Natalie.
Just to kick things off, so there's been a lot of doom and gloom in retail. We have to acknowledge that the sector is going through a huge transition, and naturally not all retailers are able to make that sort of transition and evolve with the times. But I think there's also a lot of really exciting, really positive things happening in retail at the moment. From your point of view, what are you seeing? What excites you in retail right now? And where are there opportunities for retail in the future?
Well, as you know, Feel Unique is headquartered in UK, and UK is a very competitive retail environment. And what you're describing, I think we see the epitome of it in London, with a massive transformation of the retail scene. I think it's survival of the fittest, and if you are really serious about evolving your business, adapting your stores, and also if you're online, delivering a very good consumer journey, you will do well. I think that's what I'm looking forward, is natural selection.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the phrase I keep using is retail Darwinism. It is very much the case of survival of the fittest. And how would you say consumer expectations have changed over the past few years? I mean, as consumers today, we're ubiquitously connected. We've got our phones on us all the time. We're armed with information. How does that translate in terms of our expectations of retailers?
I think consumers want everything. They want a good price, they want incredible content, they want a perfect execution of their order, and also they want a bit of a commitment besides just retail, with some kind of engagement. So you need to be very good at everything. And in the case of Feel Unique, we have made a choice. We are not omni-channel. We are trying to be the best online platform for selling beauty products worldwide. And that alone is a big challenge.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think that's a really interesting point about engagement, because in my view as a retailer today, you need to either be saving time or enhancing time. And of course, when we go online as shoppers, it's about saving time, isn't it? It's about convenience and cutting out friction. But I think it'd be really interesting to hear how, particularly in the beauty category, how you can enhance time. So how can you engage with shoppers? How can you help them to discover new products, for example?
Yeah, you're right. I think part of the shopping is utility, and Amazon delivers quite nicely on this. But part of the shopping is also fun and pleasure. I think beauty usually falls more into the second category. Obviously, sometimes we do very quick replenishment of an existing product. That's more utilitarian. But a lot of our purchase is with new products that customers discover through in-house produced content, through user-generated content, through influencer campaigns, and that's what we offer, a very large selection of products, including a lot of new products to discover. And fortunately, we are in a category where consumers really like to indulge, and that means delivering on many aspects of the experience. For example, sampling is a great way of reducing the risk of shopping a new product.
Great, really interesting. Question around cross-border commerce, e-commerce rather. So the barriers to selling stuff internationally have really been broken down, and we very much live in a global world today. How are you helping brands to establish your presence in other markets?
We definitely help a lot of indie brands that don't have local structures step up their international business in a very easy and I would say cost-effective way. About half of our business is actually done with brands in markets where such brands are not well distributed, and that's why customers are so interested in our offer. We offer a kind of a turnkey solution for such brands, because we can identify early adopters of the brands and evangelize the brand in such markets.
Interesting. Great. Well, we're almost at the end of the first day of the Retail Summit. Could you share with us your thoughts on the conference and any key learnings?
Well, it's a great conference. I'm very honored to have been invited as a speaker. I'm here to learn more about the Middle East market, and I got some very interesting insights and stats about penetration of e-commerce and how younger generation is really adopting e-commerce, starting with Saudi Arabia, but also with the Emirates. I'm also here to make contacts. I think it's a great networking place, and I've actually identified some potential partners for Philunic here.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Joël, for your time.
Thank you, Nathalie.